Welcome back to our Scala Spark class, and we learned about some pre-processing ideas, what we can do with the scalar, and also about tokenizer, right? How we can tokenize words into separate words into an array of words. Okay, so what I want you to do is to put your previous skills to good use. Well, so this will be relatively, well, a multi-step process, so I want you to read book text from URL, right? Alternative, right? This is Alice in Wonderland, right? This is what we did in the first part, of course, remember that, right? Alternative, download and read from file locally, right? Again, in chapter, right, to do, right? But locally, of course, then, right, create a column of text, right? Create a data frame to do. Create a data frame with a single column, called text, maybe, which contains above book, line by line. Okay, basically, right? Okay, now transformations, of course, right? Create a new column, called words, right? Basically, on words, right? Which will contain tokenized words of each of text, right? Of text column, right? Now, right, that's all good, right, so far. And now what I want you to do is create two numeric columns to create okay, you can do it here, right? Create, well, I'll do it afterwards, right? So we'll do it here. So create two numeric columns. So create a column called text len, maybe, right? Which will be a character count in text column, right? And this will be, of course, we can use this part here. I have functions, right? You can use length or char length or char length. Either one will work, right? You can use this one, right? Or you can use, or also, I believe a length. I think length function from Spark, right? Either will work, I believe, right? So and what else? And now, of course, also create a column word count, right? Which will be a count of words in words column, right? You can use count and use count, right? Count, right? Or I think length also will work. Maybe length will work, right? Remember, since words column will be array type, right? Array type, I believe. Count, or I think word count or length, I believe, right? It should work, right? Okay, or length, I believe it is, right? So, right, I think count might work. So now finally, of course, use create standard scalar with create vector assembler. Create vector assembler which will transform text len on word count into vector of of vector into a column, into a column called features, right? And into a column called features, which is features column will have a vector, right? Just like here, right? Will be like features. Okay. These two, these two, we'll have a vector with two values, two those values, right? Yeah. So that's then, and then finally to do create scale the normalizer. So standard scalar, which will take features column and output column called scaled features, right? And it should utilize, it should be using mean, and variance. So mean true, right? It mean and variance for us, right? So both true. So both true. Now, of course, now create everything else. All these operations. No, so now create a create a data frame, with all these columns, right? And save to CSV file, perhaps. Save CSV file below the text code, text and words. Without the text. Maybe without the text. No, save is fine. Save to CSV file with all columns. Let's do that, right? It should be okay, because again it's row by row, right? So okay. All this CSV file with all columns, of course, in. Okay, pretty big task, right? Maybe this will take you over a weekend. I don't know if you can do this today. You have about 6 hours roughly, so this will be a big task. This might be maybe longer again, so slightly more involved today. All right, thank you.